Drivers, start your engines! In this series, you'll see yours truly, me, Mason D, on location at the track, off the pace and in the pack, behind the wheel, over the wall, in every race. I include y'all. You ready? Let's go!
Racing with Mason. If you're looking for a real good time, Racing with Mason. We'll see you at the starting line. Racing with Mason. On the track or in the pits. Racing Mason Dixon. Get the competition fits.
Yeah, buddy. There ain't a whole lot of racing up north during them cold winter months. Most tracks start their seasons in April or May and run through September or October. Now that's a long winter off season. You want a hint how to make your winter go by super fast? Become a snowmobile racer. Your racing season only lasts a couple months and Mother Nature can ruin a bunch of them weekends. Well, up north in the middle of Wisconsin, the town of Manawa has a weekend full of ice racing for snowmobiles, motorcycles, lawnmowers, and mini bikes. They even do car drag racing on ice. It's the Manawa Snowdeo. It looked like the easiest way for me to go ice racing was on a mini bike. I picked up a used one and proceeded to learn about screwing in ice studs in every knob of a knobby tar. I couldn't find anyone in Southwest Michigan who had ice studs or who knew anything about them, so once I got to Wisconsin, my first stop was to Milwaukee Power Sports in Oak Creek, where Jamie hooked me up with 500 AMA approved ice studs and a lot of good advice. And she even went the extra mile and put me in touch with an ice racing enthusiast who had even more advice. Now all I needed was a place to install these ice studs. Yeah, buddy, he's built for speed, I'm built for comedy. It's Greg Stelz from Built for Speed on POWERtube TV and home of Greg's Speed Shop. And we're here in Waupaca, Wisconsin at Greg's Speed Shop. It was so crazy, Greg, every car guy I know, it's like they ain't taking any vehicles out until spring and stuff. And well, I gotta find out about this Wisconsin culture where they have an ice festival on ice and people are going to actually bring their cars out and drag race on ice. Tell me, what's that mindset?
Yeah, it's crazy. A guy that actually works here, he puts it on. It's called the Snowdeo. There's lots of different racing there, which you're going to be doing, but the cars on the ice, it's nuts.
If you're going to be anywhere in the Midwest, you need to come to Waupaca, and what a great facility you have here. Tell us quick what you got going on here.
We build custom cars here, 35,000 square foot. We got a big showroom. There's a lot of things going on here. We pretty much do everything in-house. We don't ship nothing out. We do motor work to transmissions, rear ends, and just build custom cars. A lot of Rustomod stuff.
It's a beautiful place. It's like the best man cave ever. It's just great. So, well, Greg, thank you so much for having us here. We got a nice warm shop to put our ice studs in so we can get out there on the lake and go have fun with them Wisconsin people. They love their winters, that's for sure. Well, thanks to Greg's Speed Shop and Milwaukee Power Sports, I had a mini bike that was about ready for the ice. Now, Manawa got a huge snowstorm the night before, and contrary to what you'd think, lots of snow ain't good for a snowdeo, so workers had to plow all the tracks and get them ready for ice racing. Let's head on down to the ice where our on-track snowdeo reporter, that'd be me, Mason D, is standing by. Welcome to the Manawa Snowdeo in Manawa, Wisconsin. Man, this is so awesome being here. The last 2 years, it's been too warm and the ice wasn't thick enough. We're standing on a lake right now and it is so solid. They said they have more ice than they've had in years, and it's just so much going on. There's oval tracks behind us. We got the little kitty cat oval, mini oval for the kid racing, and that's where I'm gonna be mini bike racing, lawnmower racing going on there as well. We have two huge ice racing oval tracks there. They're racing snowmobiles, and then there's the radar run where people are going for top speeds. Today it's sleds, motorcycles, and quads, and tomorrow it's going to be the big drag racing cars and stuff. It's going to be fun. So there's a lot going on here. There's a nice warming lodge up there. People are having fun, eating, drinking, carrying on, and the snowmobile crowd is a fun group of people. So we look forward to seeing what we can find here at the Manawa Snowdeo. Check it out, y'all. It's Miss Debbie Sarna, and I found out she is the woman who made up the name Snowdeo. For that, you should be like a millionaire. Are you a millionaire?
Hard Hardly.
Well, anytime you into racing, it takes a lot of money, and you guys putting on a lot of racing this weekend.
You know how we're able to do this is because we have so many volunteers, workers. We do pay the civic organizations, but this is a whole community effort.
Well,
Dave has the idea, it trickles down to me, and then it goes into the community, but we give back scholarships, donations to all these civic organizations, but so everybody can profit from this. We used to have a snowmobile derby in Manawa.
Like a demolition derby?
No, not those
good.
kinds.
Okay. Well, tell me, what's a snowmobile derby? I don't know this stuff.
A snowmobile derby is a race that used to take place in town in Manawa in probably the early 70s, and that kind of fizzled out. And then when we came here, we started a lake cross, which is like a 2.5 mile left-hand turns, right-hand turns. We started with that in 2007, and then every year we kind of built on that.
Well, Debbie Sarna, thank you for putting this event on. It sure is great. I know you guys advertise it's always the third weekend of February, but it's also when the Daytona 500 is. So we got to lobby NASCAR to change their day because I know you ain't changing.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Racing with Mason on the track or in the pits.
This is Ty Majeski. You're watching Racing with Mason on POWERtube TV.
Okay, I ain't never ridden a mini bike on ice before, so for my inaugural ride, let's send it as fast as I possibly can. It's the radar runs. Whether you going for the fast time trophy, you betting your buddies, or you just feeling the need for speed, the name of the game is hitting your top speed before you pass by the filler in the truck. Let's have some fun at the radar run.
So the radar runs at the Manawa Snowdeo. I did participate. I might have been the only mini bike of the day. Unfortunately, they don't have a mini bike category. They had the motorcycle category and the ATV. I said, hey, I got wide tires. I could be an ATV. But then they had a quad come out here, so I couldn't win that category either. But anyway, first time driving on ice. I got the tire studs put in last night. Just drove it around the parking lot, not on ice, on snow, and it was feeling pretty good. We get out here, open it up, man, and that little bike is like, whoa, and I'm on ice, and I'm thinking, oh, that's gonna hurt if I lose it. And I got a big race tomorrow, so I don't want to wreck the bike on the radar runs and then not be able to do the circle track, which I'm a lot more interested in doing anyway. 5 o'clock, they're giving out a trophy. I ain't getting one. I know that, because my first run, y'all, 32 miles an hour. You got to have a baseline run, 32. I didn't have it wide open.
Up next, we have Racin Dixon again on his mini bike.
When I was a kid, that's how I always thought it was. But now I'm gonna find out it's more like, whoa, whoa, don't crash, don't crash.
And I got 40 miles an hour. Woo! He got airborne there, man. His skis are off the ground.
Up next, we have Racin Dixon again on his mini bike. And after
but that thing started going whoa. So I did 40 again.
Hello, Carhartt. You take one look at me and I know what you're thinking. Underwear model. Okay, maybe not boxers or briefs, or even boxer briefs, but don't I look good in my Carhartt one-piece union suit? I tell you what, having real warm insulated outerwear might be real nice when you're on the ice, but them snowmobile racers and ice racers will tell you, it's all about the layering. And you might need a fella like me to lead the way to show guys how cool this one-piece union suit is. Back home we called them long johns, but I know nowadays you call them base layer thermals. And I know you marketing to the hard-working folks. Well, what about the folks who play just as hard? You might need someone who could put your base layer thermals to the test. It's one thing to be standing around out there in a frozen lake in single-digit temperatures, and quite another to be experiencing winter on a mini bike at speeds up to 40 miles an hour. I think you see what I see, and I'll be awaiting your call. The pits for the kitty cat racers. These are the little kids snowmobile racing. Can't go wrong when you start them kids out early on snowmobiles. They having a blast out here on the little mini oval. Them are so cool. So these kids tear it up, man. They just out there circle tracking, rubbing each other so close. I've seen a bunch of red flags because they crash and spin out and everything. It's been fun. There's hundreds of these little kitty cat snowmobiles out here, and these kids are some great racers. So the future for snowmobile racing is looking good when you take a look at all that. Yeah, buddy. So tell us, what's this Kitty Cat Racing Association?
Yep, so Wisconsin Kitty Cat Racers, we have racers from all throughout the state of Wisconsin. We happen to be the only family from Illinois. It's kids age 4 all the way up through 14. We go from those 1972 Kitty Cat snowmobiles with the Kawasaki motors that are over 50 years old, all the way up to junior sleds, 340s, just like you would ride on the trails. All the sleds are ice oval ready. We've got stocks, we got modifieds, we got the junior classes. We got for kids everywhere from 4 to 14.
That's awesome.
Kids of all
I noticed
ages.
them skis are only about that big on the front. Is that ice racing thing, or?
Yeah, and those carbides under them skis are about just as long. We got 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of carbide under there, so they can bite on that track.
Okay.
It takes quite a bit to turn it.
All right. So how many kids you got racing?
Today we have over 50 kids racing. We've got 2 clubs. It's Wisconsin Kitty Cat Racers, and we also have Wisconsin Kids Snowmobile Racing Association. WKCR, which is my club, is kind of central and southern part of the state. WKSRA is kind of the northern part of the state. This right here is considered our state championship.
Awesome.
Now furthermore, we also got a family from Winnipeg, Canada that came down. So it's not just a state race, it's an international race.
Yeah, buddy, that's awesome.
Yep. This is where the racing is at. These are the best racers in the country. They're here today. We're going to continue tomorrow. Kids are excited. Great ice. Snowdeo is a great event. The promoter, Snowdeo, Dave Sarna, he really rolls out the red carpet for the kids. They built this track for us, which is huge. We didn't have to do it ourselves. We just got to maintain it. They've been great.
That's awesome. Man, this is exciting. So how much does it cost for a family to get in started in kitty cat racing?
Well, you know what? You can buy a stock kitty cat, you know, for $300, $400, $500, $600. Go and dump a couple $100 into it. So for under $1,000, you can have a sled that's race ready. You move up into the 120s, you're looking at a couple $3,000, somewhere in that range. Modified, some of these sleds are $15,000 to $20,000 for the modifieds. Get up into the junior sleds, they get cheaper again, $2,500, $3,000. As far as the class registrations, that's the cheap part. $13 for members, $20 for non-members. We have 22 different classes, everywhere from age 4 all the way up to 14. You might go, and some of these race trailers here might have $30, $40, $50, $80,000 worth of snowmobiles, and it's all for the kids. It is all for the kids.
I'm guessing you're either a stormtrooper on the set of Star Wars or you're a snowmobile racer.
I'm a snowmobile racer.
All right, what's your name?
Bailey.
Bailey, how old are you?
11.
11, and how many years you been racing snowmobiles?
8.
Wait, if I did the math right, you've been doing this since you was like 4? Wait.
Yeah.
No way. You've been racing since you was 4? That's crazy. So what size snowmobile you got? What class are you running in? Tell me. I don't know nothing about this. So you tell me what you racing, or just tell me what color it is, what number it is.
I'm number 100.
How'd you pick that number? Did you go 100 mile an hour?
Yes.
All right, that's a good way. And let's see. So where are you from?
Wisconsin.
Where in Wisconsin? Like, what's the name of the town?
Cedarburg.
Is this your biggest fan here?
Yes.
Are you a snowmobile racer too?
Not really.
Okay, what's your name?
Kelsey.
And did you come out to support Bailey?
Yeah.
What's the best part about the Manawa Snowmobile? My first time here. What's the best part?
Definitely watching Bailey and her brothers race and win.
Now, is the big feature happening? I mean, are you still racing tonight still, or is it almost
Yes.
done? Okay, what we got to look for it. What are you in? What feature are you in? Or
I'm in 120 Super Stock.
120 Super Stock, and we're looking for Snowmobile 100. What color is it?
Red.
If you like this show, I invite you to check out more Racing with Mason episodes. You can rent all the previous seasons, buy cool merch, and there's always an episode playing on the Racing with Mason channel. Go to watch PowerTubeTV.com and you'll find Racing with Mason on the Culture channel. Yeah, buddy, go get yourself some culture. Let's go racing.
Racing Mason's radio show.
It's red hot and burning up the airwaves. It's the latest hit song for Mark Dawson, Going to the Snowdio.
This ain't my first rodeo. Let's load up the sleds and go down to the snowdio. Snowmobile, engines whine. Don't you come on out, we're having a good time. We're going to the snowdio. Let's celebrate the winter season. Yeah, we're all out here freezing, going to the snowdio, dressing like an Eskimo. Manawa, it's colder than Canada, but I'm still a fan of Bear Lake and Manawa. Got to be 10 below. Just what is a snowdio? Besides a rodeo. No bull, buck and broncos, we got bunnies. We're busting our ices, racing for big money at the snowdio. I'll sing a little hidey-ho. Gets a trophy, impress the ladies. Winter in Wisconsin, yeah, we're all a little crazy. The biggest show on snow on Bear Let's load up the sleds and go down to the snowdeo. It's colder than Canada, but I'm still a fan of Bear Lake and Manawa. Rodeo, this ain't my first rodeo. Let's load up the sled.
Well, that's just day one of the Manawa Snowdeo, and we coming back for more. We got mini bike and lawnmower racing on the Kitty Cat Ice Oval, and of course I'll be bringing y'all with me. Hey, I want to thank the boys back at the shop, Dave and Debbie Sarna, Jamie from Milwaukee Power Sports, Greg Speed Shop, my second cousin Tucker Tyson, and for all y'all for watching. We'll see you next time on Racing with Mason. Yeah, buddy.
Racing with Mason, the laps have all been run. Racing with Mason, on deck we had some fun. Racing with Mason, we'll see you down the road. Racing Mason, Dixon, go watch the next episode.
Yeah, buddy, let's go racing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.